This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, welcome to Azure TechLane channel. In previous session, we discussed about what is cloud and what is data factory, roles and responsibility of data engineer. Just remembering those things. First of all, all are know something about the cloud, right? What is cloud computing? We discuss now. The cloud computing, the cloud computing is the cloud reference to the servers that are accessed over the network and the software and database that run on those servers. Cloud servers are located in data centers all over India or all over the world. By using cloud computing, users and companies do not have to manage physical servers, right? And themselves or run software applications on their own machines. The cloud is providers are providing some cloud services like storage, and we can access the storage from cloud, and we can't maintain the physical devices storage, or uh, we can't provide it secure to those cloud providers. They can maintain those security levels, and they can maintain the physical servers, those things they maintain by cloud. Who was the provider of cloud services? For example, if we go for the Azure Data Factory, right? Azure is one of the cloud provider. He can provide their uh, clients through the cloud service, and those clients are access the cloud, and they put some data into the Azure portal or Azure cloud. Then Azure provides or go for the maintain the security levels and the physical servers of those cloud accessing, and all servers are accessing over the internet, right? Nowadays, now all data moving to the cloud's whole name. No one body or no any company we take, nobody has storing the physical data, physical storages, physical, because why we go for the cloud. For example, on-premise SQL server we have a 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes extra to 250 terabyte, right? Once over the terabyte, we can't buy the data, we can't buy the 2 terabyte, or we need the another access the extra cloud services, extra storage from the on-premise servers. uh, Either here we use the cloud. Once our storage limit is set, then we will provide some amount to the cloud provider. We access the extra storage also. That's the main benefit of the cloud, right? And what is Azure Data Factory also now? Azure Data Factory is a platform and solves such data centers, it cloud, and relational, non-relational, and other storage systems. However, on its own, raw data doesn't have the proper context or meaning, providing meaningful analytics. Data scientists or business decision makers are used as a data factory. Then we also discuss about data engineer. Data engineer is a analytical. He can analyze the business strategy, or he can take in the historical data and process it, how business are going, how companies are going, getting profits and loss, how was the fail product we can sold to the customer. These things handled by the data engineers. For example, here our main responsibility of data engineer work on data architecture. They can systematic approach plan to the creating and maintaining the data, and the data architectures are while keeping it aligned the business strategies and the business plans in their mind, and the plans put into the against our rule, aligned to the business strategies. They can almost always mind it to the business, how can we get profits. their mind and process beside they can produce the plans like that. The data engineers are collected data from before initially any work on database. They have to obtain data from the right sources. They can obtain data from road searching after formulating a set of data set process. Data engineer stores automated data. Once they getting the proper source from data, they can manage the data from any sources, right? Cloud researchers also. The engineers conduct research from the data and collect how business going on, how getting the profits, how product is lost. These things they can analyze the data engineer process, right? Improving skills also they know they can mainly working on here data engineers knows mainly Python, Spark, SQL and non-SQL servers also he can handle those things. These are main things. Today agenda is our going session is opportunities on cloud. How was the going the session? How was the going our classes? Tour of Azure portal and the main components of Azure Data Factory, right? Introduction. In this video, we are going to discuss about the opportunities and overview of Azure Data Portal and how was the going session core competence Azure Data Factory. Opportunities, just see this website. You can get the opportunities and cloud. What are the benefits going through the? What are getting jobs in future? How choose the cloud is one of the domain model to the our career best level. You can see here. Just those jobs are in cloud services only. Cloud engineer is the one of the cloud. He can analyze the cloud service or any data he can put, and he mainly known about the PHP, Python, and non-SQL and network issues or network domains. He know mainly if he can skills are mainly worked on PHP, .NET, SQL, general networks or domain networks. Cloud Architect. Cloud Architect is another cloud-based converter opportunity. You can know the domain name systems and DNS, and you can cloud architect. You can work all the vendors. Cloud consultant, DevOps cloud engineer, cloud instat engineer, cloud security engineer, data engineer. Those are also just see. I will give you link to the yours and go through the link and getting the opportunity. Full stack developer also cloud system administrator, GA developer. These are main jobs in cloud technologies, right? Just choose cloud platforms, we getting those jobs, right? Next, how was it going in the session? First of all, tour of basics, like to start the learn about the Azure Data Factory and core components in Azure Data Factory that enables you to create large scale data integration solution in the cloud. Then we data injection. Find out the learn the various methods to ingest the data between various data sources using Azure Data Factory. Code of free transformation, right? Discover how to perform common data transformation and cleansing activities within the Azure Data Factory without using cloud. Data movement and transformation. Learn how to data Azure Data Factory can now orchestrate large-scale data movement by using other Azure Data Factory loads. We can mainly do those things. Two things we need to remember always. There are two types of load in every Azure Data Factory loads or every data factory or cloud ingesting, mainly full load and incremental load. We can learn how to create metadata table for the full load and how to all the table on-premise curl to blob storage we learn in these sessions. Then small tour of the Azure portal, right? We just type in the search bar in portal.azure.com. You can see the portal of the introduction dashboard is like this. We can access the cloud services like resource group. We can resource group is to all the service in this resource group only. And storage accounts also. We can access the three types of mini storage accounts like blob storage, ADF Gen 2 and Gen 1. The storage we can access. Data factory. Data factory is one main component of the Azure data factory. That is can create the pipelines inside the linked service data sets and activities. These things are only in data factory, right? Then Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Databricks also use SQL database, logic apps, key vaults, and virtual missions. These things we can use. And we also discuss the main components of Azure Data Factory. First of all, we create the one storage account. Create new storage account for the demo. You put the one of the name demo blob. Demo blob is see the error. The storage account name demo blob is already taken. So demo 0824 today data I mentioned. Review plus create. Great. It's just creating, deploymenting the server, correct. You go to Boolean. We create another storage account Gen 2. First, we choose the resource group demo. Then go for given sync blob. Review plus create. Okay, sorry. Sync blob is already taken. That's why this show the error. Sync blob 0824. It taken. Review plus create. We create the one of the Azure data factory, right? Portal.azure.com in it. We create data factory. Create new data factory. All the we create sources are in only one resource group. That is called demo. We created, right? Name demo ADF V2 version 2 we mentioned. 08242. Today data we given. Git configuration later. Day 6 we go. Div plus create. Now go to the resource containers and create container demo. Under demo, he can upload some files. We upload it. Go to resource sync blob. Create one output folder. Yeah, demo output folder. Right. Go to Azure Data Factory. Open Azure Data Factory Studio here. The core components of Azure Data Factory is linked service, dataset, pipeline, activity, and tickers. These are five main components of Azure Data Factory. First, we need to create the linked service, right? First core component is linked service. Linked service is used to connect the blob and source or source and target parts. Here, our source is blob storage, Azure blob storage, blob source, given name to the blob source. Yeah, subscription all. You choose the our storage account. Blob storage 0824 or storage account demo dot blob 0 demo blob. Yes, these are the demo blob 0824. Great. We create another linked service for blob storage also. This is for sync blob storage. Blob storage content demo sync blob sync blob sync blob here. Sync blob generate to for Vinay. Sync blob generate to 4. 2 plus create. He created linked service. Now we created data sets, right? Create data sets. New data set for blob storage. CSV format we read, right? DS for blob source. Select linked here. We select the one of the source linked service here. Blob source linked service. We select the which container, demo container, which file we need to choose, and OK. Which file we want to copy, then select those file and click OK. From the connection store schema, import schema from connection store we need. And another data set for target, right? New data set. Target also blob storage we create by Azure blob storage. CSV format we read. If you want to mainly JSON format, Excel format, ORC format, RO, XML, this file we cannot enter. We only readable format is J and the CSV file and JSON. Those another files are not readable, human readable files, right? Delimited data set for sync. DS for sync. DS for sync. Select Azure Blob Storage 1 linked service. This is the target linked service we created in previous. You just need to go through this thing or the demo output folder. There is no files, right? Import schema we select first of the editor. Import schema we select the none. Import schema because there is no file CEC. There is no file. That's why import schema though mention. We select the none. Just click OK. We created the core components of Azure Data Factory is mainly for dataset, linked service, dataset, pipeline, activity. Again, the core components of Azure Data Factory is linked service, dataset, pipeline, and activities. You know, every word remember, and in the one of the interview question is the main core components of Azure Data Factory. We just tell one of the linked service, dataset, pipeline, and the activity. These things we just tell. This is the one of the main important entry question, friends. Then create pipeline. Create new pipeline. We given pipeline name demo PL. given our own names, friends. Just we need to one of the pipeline third main component is pipeline. We created that. We use reactivity. Under reactivities, you go for move and transfer, copy data and data flows. Azure data here if condition or irritation condition. We see filter for each. These are all under the activities, right? Which performance, which operation we need, those drag to the pipeline. I need to copy data from blob to blob storage. Just I need to know. Just I know copy activity. Just a drag copy activity. Select database. Blob source is select the ds blob source is select and sync ds blob sync. Just debug pipeline is run. All right, refresh. Oh my god, just read the error message.
This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
You just see we have two linked service, right? Created. We created two data sets, right? Oh. Just create pipeline now. We want to copy data, right? We wanted to create a select from blob storage. New, click new, click new, and create search blob storage CSV format. DS dataset for source. Select linked service blob source. First as header. Select file demo under demo sample CSV file we select Just click OK. Import schema. Preview the data or sample data show or not. Yes, this can show our file. Select sync. Create new. Blob storage. Continue. CSV format. Continue. DS for sync. Select linked service. Select container, right? Demo output. First was a header. Schema none. Click OK. Now debug. Yes, we can copy data from blob 1 to blob 2. Here, sample profile in demo, right? Under demo output, there is no file. You can see here, sample file. Come on to the download. Just click edit. Oh, it's not supported. Again, go to source. Go to dataset. Go to datasets. Select select BOS file now. You select BOS file. Again, we run the pipeline, right? Debug. Delete this file. There is no file under the demo output, right? There is no file. Yes, BOS file is command, right? That's all files. Thank you. Thank you.